Did you know the last survivor of the Titanic was just a baby when the ship went down? Her name was Millvina Dean, and she was only 2 months old when she, her mother, and her brother were rescued from the icy waters of the Atlantic. Her father, sadly, was one of the many who didn't make it. For most of her life, Millvina lived quietly, away from the public eye. The tragedy was a family story, a profound loss, but not something she spoke about widely. That all changed in the 1980s, after the wreck of the Titanic was finally discovered. Suddenly, the world was fascinated all over again, and Millvina found herself a reluctant celebrity. At first, she embraced it, attending conventions and sharing her family's story. It was a way to honor her father and the countless others who were lost. She felt a duty to keep their memory alive, to ensure the world remembered the human cost of that night. But as the years went on, she grew increasingly uncomfortable with how the disaster was being portrayed. The commercialization and sensationalism of the tragedy deeply troubled her. She saw the Titanic story turning into entertainment, a spectacle for profit, rather than the solemn, historical event it was. For Millvina, it wasn't just a movie plot or a museum exhibit. It was the event that took her father and shaped her entire life. She began to speak out, using her unique position to advocate for a more respectful remembrance. She firmly opposed any attempts to salvage artifacts from the wreck, viewing the site as a sacred maritime grave that should be left undisturbed. She famously criticized events that she felt trivialized the loss of life, like a proposed dive on the Titanic attraction. She wanted people to remember the real stories, the real families, and the real heartbreak. In her final years, Millvina Dean wasn't just the last survivor. She became the guardian of the Titanic's legacy. Her activism was a powerful reminder that behind every historical disaster, there are real people with real stories of love, loss, and survival. She passed away in 2009, but her message endures: to remember the Titanic not as a legend, but as a profound human tragedy that should be treated with dignity and respect. Thanks for watching, and if you found this story meaningful, please like and subscribe for more.